Hi, good morning everybody out there. It's your boy Cryp-to-Davies, and this morning I want to show us two things on Bitconnect, how to make a maximum profit. Merry Christmas, and I wish you guys the best of a Christmas season. Now let's get to why we are here. Bitcoin is about 13,975.2. This is a big fall that we've seen in about 2 months now. This is the biggest fall we've seen in 2 months. Let me reload again to see the current Bitcoin price, and here we have it. So it's gone up a bit higher again, but this is the biggest fall we've had in our little time. So let's see why we are here. Let's just go to lending profit chart, and I'll go for 1 week. So for the past 1 week, we've had a bit of good time, little down. This is down 0.01. This is not too bad. This is not too bad. So this is what I want to show you. I want to show you how to reinvest properly, to make every bit of your dollar count. Now, a lot of us have been doing our lending in a wrong way, and sometimes we wake up in the morning to check on our profit and we see something that doesn't make us happy. Most of the time on our little reinvestment, we get nothing and we're not happy about it. So let me put you through on what you are doing wrongly, and you should start doing it rightly right now. For you to reinvest in Bitconnect and make good money, or any other lending platform, don't reinvest lesser than $100. Let me show you something real quick. On the 21st, this account was paid $1.5, which is 1.50% on the interest of $100 lending. Now look at, for $100 they got 1.5. Now it has two other lending contracts which are $10 each. On 1.5% it got 0.15 on the first 10 and 0.15 on the second 10. Now on the days where we have 0.11%, this account got 0.15 as interest paid on the lend contract. Now on the smaller packages, which is $10 each, this account got 0.01 on both of them, which actually amounted to nothing. This is why you wake up in the morning and the only thing you see reading up for you is your $100, because you reinvested wrongly. When you reinvest lesser than $100 on days when we have downtown, sometimes we have 0.01 about 2 or 3 times in a week. It means on those days your investment is a total loss. It means you get nothing on those days. So it is always best to reinvest $100. Wait for an accumulation of $100, and when you have this $100, reinvest. This makes every of your money count. As a matter of fact, for those that want to keep lending as a means of sustaining your family, probably for the whole month, start a reinvestment from about $300 upward. This will give you something very tangible at the end of the month, and you can have this for the next 300 days, and your capital will be refunded back to you after your contract. So this is what I want to talk about. Let me quickly show us an account of $300, and let's see what this will show us. This is an account of $300 lending contract. So let's see. Okay, so I'll just go for lending, and I'm just going to come down. Now on the 22nd, this has not been paid for today as well. So on the 22nd, on the 21st rather, this account was paid 0.45 on a $30 reinvestment, and on a $300 lending contract, this account was paid 4.5. This is what I'm talking about. Now look at the days where we have 0.11. Look at what this account got, 0.03. It amounted to what? Nothing. 300 got 0.33. So that's what I'm talking about. Learn to reinvest in hundreds. Don't reinvest in tens. It doesn't make sense for you. Reinvest in hundreds so that you can have maximum profits, and at the end of the month you can always get something huge. You can get to withdraw your capital when your interest whenever you want to, in as much as you are over the withdrawal limit. So I'm talking about withdrawing once in the month so as to have something huge together accumulatively. Now the second thing I would like to talk about is this. A lot of us don't understand something about Bitconnect, and the reason why some people are making good money, thousands of dollars, and you've been on the same program for over a year and you've not even made $1,000. Now let me show you something real quick. For those that started Bitconnect earlier, I wouldn't just blame any of you, because probably you don't know. Now hoarding is one of the best things that's ever happened to billionaires in Bitconnect. Now what do I mean by this? For instance, when Bitconnect was launched, doing their ICOs, they sold at a very considerate amount. One Bitcoin was about 1,400 BCC. Now let's leave that aside and face the real fact. After the ICO, some of us started Bitconnect when it was just $10, $20, $30, below $100. As a matter of fact, it moved higher than $100 during the bomb. Now outside the bomb was lesser than $100, and a lot of us started within those times. Now let me put something real quick here. If you had converted your lending interest into Bitcoin, into Bitconnect coin, and you've kept it over from, let's say, January to about this time, what lending would have given to you in 12 months, keeping it as a coin, would have given you in, let's say, 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks or 5 weeks, depending on when you came on board. Now this is what I'm talking about. Lending on $300 would give you, on the highest, probably $6 in a day. Probably $6 in a day. So in a month, if our average is let's say 30%, that's about $90 in a month. It's $90 in a month. 90 times it's not up to a year. 90 times, let's do it this way first. 300 divided by, come on, 300 divided by 300. Okay, we have 300 days, and daily we get 300 days, and daily, let's say we get about between 25 to 30%. Let me put it at 5.50. This is pretty good as an average. So all you would have gotten in 300 days is $1,650 on your 300 investment. Somebody will say this is amazing, pretty good, nice, but let me show you something. Let's say for every of those 5 points something blah blah blah, you've reinvested into coin and not reinvesting this time around. Now you would have made 1,650. This is what you would have made. And let's say you were able to get about let's say with this, let's say if you're buying 10, that's 10, 650. Let's say you were able to get, okay, let's just make an average division of high or low, let's say $80. Okay, so you would have gotten 20 coins worth of Bitconnect if you've converted every of your earning into coins. Now Bitconnect just reduced about 302. As at yesterday, day before yesterday, it was $440 something. So let's make a calculation based on the highest times 4, let's just say 440. So you would have made $9,075 if every of your interest has gone into coin instead of reinvestment. So this is what I want to show you. So instead of reinvesting, sometimes keep your interest as coins and not reinvestment. Keep them as coin. It helps you gather more, it helps you gather quicker, it helps you gather faster. So keep them as coin, and some of them, as a matter of fact, I would prefer that you get money for lending some way, somehow. Whatever you get from your lending profit, keep them as coin. It will always favor you, to always pay you better. Let me shock you. If Bitcoin is about $30,000 today, Bitconnect should be about $700. So if you had bought when it was $100, look at what you'll be making on one coin. So learn to make maximum profit when it comes to lending platforms. Don't just give your money to traders and let them use and keep making themselves richer. Make yourself richer by following this simple rule. It is simple, straight and sweet. So this will make you a millionaire in no time. So thank you very much, everybody. Two things: do not reinvest in tens, reinvest in hundreds, and learn to keep your lending profit as coin and not as reinvestment. This will make your life turn around and you will always say thank you to me. So thank you very much, everybody. Subscribe to my channel and I promise to always give you the best. Thank you very much once again. I remain Cryp-to-Davies and I'm out. Do have a lovely Christmas and don't forget to send my chicken down. Thank you.